Oprah Mohawk off stride at the start. And they're off. That's Foundation Gal for the early lead between horses. I told you 3 wide. Love and Shadow takes the lead. I told you moves up second. Foundation Gal holds the rail third. Racing in fourth to the quarter is West Point Anna. On the front end, Foundation Gal wants that lead and has it. On the outside, racing second after a quarter mile, comes Lovin' Rainbow, the quarter, 28 2/5. Lovin' Rainbow has the lead, racing second. Foundation Gal in third. I told you West Point Anna's fourth. In fifth, Apple Cart Annie. Then it's I'm Adorable 2-6. Wellwood Betsy seventh. Far back after a miscue, Oprah Mohawk. They move in for the half mile. The leader a length, Love and Shadow racing second. Foundation Gal, the half mile, 58 3/5. And Foundation Gal drives from second, moves up to get the lead. I told you comes on second. Racing in third to the 3/4. That's Love and Shadow. In fourth, West Point Anna moves sharply. Final 3/8 of a mile, Foundation Gal, a length and a half. Racing in second to the 3/4. I told you on the outside. West Point Anna comes on third. Wellwood Betsy moves up fourth. They turn for home. Foundation Gal leads by 4 lengths, but she's under-urging. On the outside, West Point Anna's going to capture her easily enough. Racing in third through the lane is Wellwood Betsy. Foundation Gal on the inside, West Point Anna on the outside. West Point Anna in front with Foundation Gal, and I told you. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead is Brown Diamond out sharply, coming away second between horses. That's Fox Valley Jackpot with Black Cadillac. My Ruler holds the rail, and around the turn, Black Cadillac gets the lead. Down along the rail, racing second to the quarter mile. That's Brown Diamond. Hung on the outside. Third is Rorty Bill. Racing up to be fourth after a quarter mile, Fox Valley Jackpot, the quarter in 30 seconds. On the front end, taking that lead now by a length as they go to the 3/8 marker, comes Fox Valley Jackpot racing in second position to the half-mile pole. That's Rorty Bill. In third is Black Cadillac, quickly up on the outside to be fourth. Lawyer's Freedom, My Gold comes to fifth. Brown Diamond is sixth, racing in seventh. That's Videopolis. They go off the half mile in 1 3/5. Over to the 3/4. Lawyer's Freedom on the outside moves up to challenge for the lead along the inside. Fox Valley Jackpot still there, racing third. Rorty Bill. My Gold is fourth, racing in fifth to the corner. Black Cadillac. They swing round the turn on the front end. The leader by a length and a half as they turn for home. Comes Fox Valley Jackpot, the 3/4, 131 2/5. In the lane, Fox Valley Jackpot, the leader. On the outside, closing ground, second through the stretch. That's Brown Diamond. It's Fox Valley Jackpot by 10 lengths. Brown Diamond moves up second. It's Fox Valley Jackpot, Brown Diamond, and Videopolis. They're off. That's Woodness between horses. Striking Oil came away well. Off stride as they drive into the first turn. When Star Julian around the turn they go. The early leader is Woodness. Striking Oil racing second. Up on the outside to be third as they swing round the turn. Goes Fox Valley Brassy with Horseman's Carol out there fourth. Woodness the leader, now challenging second, is Fox Valley Brassy, the quarter 29 in the fifth. Moving up, Horseman's Carol third. Striking Oil comes on fourth. That's Horseman's Carol on the outside, getting a short lead. Racing in second to the half-mile pole goes Striking Oil. Woodness comes on third. Racing in fourth as they go to the half-mile marker on the rail. That's Fox Valley Brassy. They go off the half-mile mark in 59 seconds. Striking Oil on the outside. Racing in second is Horseman's Carol. In third to the three-quarter mile pole goes Woodness. Into the three-quarters, Striking Oil on the outside with Horseman's Carol. Woodness racing third, three wide. Into the three-quarters comes Perigo. They swing round the turn. The field's tightly bunched. On the inside, Horseman's Carol. Striking Oil out there second. Closing ground is Perigo third. Racing in fourth position, Woodness with Revellielli fifth. In the lane, Horseman's Carol leads. Perigo racing second. On the outside, Woodness third with Revellielli fourth. The leader, Horseman's Carol. Woodness closing on the outside. Revellielli, a driving finish. Paces to reach the post in 8 minutes. Field moves into the club turn. They're off. Along the inside, that's Tolstoy with Bilbo for the early lead. Joke's on You came away well between horses. Duo Cotton Picker also on the move into the turn. Goes the Homeboy with Worthy Deal. They swing round the turn, go over to the quarter mile post on the front end. The early leader by a length. Joke's on You racing in second as they go to the 3/8 pole now after a quarter mile in 28 2/5. That's Tolstoy racing up on the outside. Worthy Deal is third. Racing in fourth, and Jerry Longo and Savor the Moment are off stride now as they go to the half-mile mark. On the front end, the leader, Joke's on You. On the inside, second, Tolstoy. Worthy Deal is third. Duo Cotton Picker fourth. Racing in fifth. That's the Homeboy. Bilbo is sixth. Perpetuate seventh. Far back, Windy Vic and Savor the Moment. The half 59 3/5. Over to the three-quarters, Joke's on You's had the best of it and still does. A length and a half. Tolstoy is second. Worthy Deal is still hung third. Duo Cotton Picker is fourth. Final quarter of a mile. The leader by 2.5 lengths now is Joke's on You. Racing in second, Tolstoy. Bilbo moves three wide. Duo Cotton Picker from far back into the action. Perpetuate. The leader is Joke's on You by 5 lengths. Duo Cotton Picker racing second. In third in the stretch, that's Perpetuate. The leader is Joke's on You racing second. Duo Cotton Picker. Perpetuate is third. They're off. That's Bourbon Street Katy for the early lead. St. Armand came away well with Abacan. Muriel's Gal along the rail, and into that first turn they go up to get that early lead as they go to the quarter. Bourbon Street Katy, Muriel's Gal moves up second. Racing in third is St. Armand in fourth position. That's Albacan. They go off the quarter-mile pole. 28 seconds. The leader is Muriel's Gal, racing in second position to the 3/8 pole. That's Bourbon Street Katy racing in third by the stands the first time. St. Armand up on the outside. Prima Bella Donna to be fourth. They go into the club turn on the front end. Muriel's Gal, the leader, a length and a half, racing in second to the half-mile marker now. That's Bourbon Street Katy, the half-mile, and 59 in the fifth. Over to the three-quarter-mile mark they go on the front end. The leader by a length and three-quarters is Muriel's Gal, racing in second position to the three-quarters. That's Bourbon Street Katy on the inside third. St. Armand's on the outside. Prima Bella Donna comes on fourth. Racing in fifth as they go to the three-quarter-mile pole. Albacan, oh my ruler, showing no speed on the outside sixth. They turn for home. The leader by 2.5 lengths is Muriel's Gal. Closing ground is Bourbon Street Katy. On the outside, Prima Bella Donna. Now it's Bourbon Street Katy getting the lead. Prima Bella Donna between horses. St. Armand's moving fast. Prima Bella Donna and St. Armand's. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Magic Moose off stride at the start. Moving out to get that early lead is Lace Mantia. Tucking in second as they drive into the first turn. Goes Lose Priority racing in third round the turn. That's Sea Star Virgin in fourth is Nat Young. Trotting in fifth, Lovable Jim. MJ's Gabo is sixth, Stingham seventh. Storm Bob eighth, and trailing far back after an early miscue was the Magic Moose. They went off the first quarter, 29, and now MJ Gabo is off stride on the front end. The leader by a length is Lace Mantia up on the outside to be second. Goes Lovable Jim trotting in third to the half-mile pole on the rail. That's Lose Priority. It's Lace Mantia, the leader. Lovable Jim is second. Lose Priority third towards the inside. Sea Star Virgin racing fourth in fifth position. That's Stingham trotting sixth along the rail. Nat Young in seventh. Storm Bob, MJ Gabo is off stride. Trailing the field to the three-quarters, the Magic Moose. They go to the three-quarters. Lace Mantia leads a length and a half. Lose Priority now second. Off the three-quarters, 129 4/5. Lace Mantia holds firm by 2 lengths. Racing in second. That's Lose Priority trotting third through the stretch along the rail. Comes Sea Star Virgin. It's Lace Mantia, the leader. Racing in second position, that's Lose Priority. It's Lace Mantia in front, Lose Priority, and Sea Star Virgin. Field moves into the club turn. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead is Golden Dart rushing out. Ernest T. Bass, String of Lights holds the inside as they race into that first turn. They swing around the turn, go over to the quarter-mile pole on the front end. The leader by 2 open lengths, Ernest T. Bass. Racing in second as they go by the quarter-mile pole. That's Golden Dart, who's out of second. Racing in third. After a quarter and 28 and a fifth comes String of Lights. Racing in fourth. Master Vance, he's on the move now. Followed in fifth by Barris and Bow, moving up to be sixth. That's Lanewood in seventh position to the half-mile. Silent K. Sailor's Luck is eighth. Racing in ninth, Lyndon Charles. The trailing horse to the half-mile pole is Mr. Grashit. And now on the outside, moving up sharply to get that lead ahead, that's Master Vance, but holding the rail second as they go to the 3/4. Golden Dart, 3-length gap to third. Finds Barris Sunbow racing in fourth position to the corner. Comes Ernest T. Bass. Racing in fifth is Lanewood as they go by the 3/4. A battle for the lead on the outside. Master Vance down along the rail holding the inside. Golden Dart, Barris and Bow is third in the stretch. Master Vance on the outside. Golden Dart coming back along the rail. Now it's Golden Dart moving away from Master Vance. Racing in third position, Barris and Bow. That's Golden Dart, Master Vance, and Barris and Bow. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Welcome Toots alongside into the turn. Comes Yankee Topper, who gets the lead. Jamada's on the rim, third, racing in fourth position. As they swing around the turn goes Carolina Collins, Out and About is fifth. And now out off stride is Out and About as they go to the quarter-mile pole. And they go by that post in 29 and a fifth. Up on the outside to get that lead now is Yankee Topper. Racing in second position as they go to the 3/8 mark. That's Jamada on the move in third. Comes Carolina Collins racing along the rail fourth to the half-mile pole. Welcome Toots, Costly's cousin, moves up fifth. Decency comes on sixth. They go into the half-mile marker in a minute and a fifth. On the front end, the leader by 2 open lengths to the 3/4. Yankee Topper. Carolina Collins is hanging on the outside second. Jamada along the rail third. Costly's cousin is fourth. Racing in fifth to the 3/4. Welcome Toots. Final 3/8 of a mile. Yankee Topper the leader. Now Carolina Collins gains ground second. Moving up third is Costly's cousin down along the rail fourth as they turn for home. Jamada Decency comes on fifth. They're in the lane on the front end. Getting that lead is Carolina Collins. On the outside, Costly's cousin closing ground. Yankee Topper along the rail with Jamada. The leader is Carolina Collins, Costly's cousin and Jamada. They're off. That's Bob Ken's Dream going off stride at the start. Moving out to get that lead is Hightail at Tilly. Easter Charm down along the inside second. Coming away third was Pirate Ivy. And around the turn they go. Hightail at Tilly leads. Racing in second is Easter Charm. Pirate Ivy is third. Racing in fourth, Fox Valley Voodoo. They go off the quarter, 29 3/5 on the front stretch. Hightail at Tilly leads, racing in second position to the 3 ace. Easter Charm up on the outside to be third. Empress of All racing in fourth position to the half-mile marker. That's Pirate Ivy in fifth as they swing round the turn. Fox Valley Voodoo on the outside racing up to be sixth. Jeezel Beezel the half-mile in a flat minute. They go to the 3/4 mile pole, the leader a length. Hightail at Tilly on the outside racing in second to the corner. That's Empress of All in third position along the rail. Comes Easter Charm moving 3 wide. Bob Ken's Dream between horses into the 3/4. That's Jeezel Beezel. They swing round the turn on a short lead. Hightail at Tilly on the outside. Empress of All racing in third. Jeezel Beezel down along the rail looking for room. Easter Charm. They're in the stretch. It's Hightail at Tilly on the inside. On the outside, Empress of All finding room third now. Easter Charm looking for racing room is Pirate Ivy. That's Easter Charm on the outside, Pirate Ivy and Hightail at Tilly. Fails off the turn. They're off. Along the inside for the lead is She's a Cop. Coming away, Miss Chelsea getting off third as they race into the first turn. Hello, Marcia. And around the turn they go. The early leader, Miss Chelsea. Hello, Marcia, the challenger, second, racing third to the quarter. She's a Cop in fourth position. Miss Natalie, Here I Go Again, is fifth. Racing in sixth. Barb's Papoose, the quarter, 29 2/5. On the front stretch, the leader by 2 lengths now is Hello, Marcia. Racing in second, Miss Chelsea. In third to the half-mile marker goes She's a Cop. Quickly up on the outside to be fourth. That's Miss Chelsea, the leader. Hello, Marcia. Racing in second as they swing round off stride in the rear there was Here I Go Again. Interfering with Isabess. They went off the half-mile and won 1 2/5. Over to the 3/4 mile pole they go. Hello, Marcia leads by 2 lengths. Racing in second is Miss Chelsea. Moving up third, Indiana. Racing fourth to the 3/4. That's She's a Cop. They go to the turn. Hello Marcia, the leader. Indiana racing second. In third after 3/4 of a mile comes Miss Chelsea. They turn for home. It's Hello Marcia, the leader. Indiana out there second. Racing in third along the rail in the stretch. That's Miss Chelsea on the front end. Hello Marcia's under a drive. On the outside closing ground is Miss Chelsea. Now it's Miss Chelsea getting the lead. Racing second. Hello Marcia. They're off. That's New Weapon for the early lead. Down along the inside, leaving well, was the Wolf of Wall Street. Driving up 3 deep as they swing round the turn. Goes What a Sport, and into the turn they go. Between horses with a short lead. That's New Weapon. Wolf of Wall Street pushes the pace along the rail. Racing into third as they go to the 1/4 mile pole. What a Sport. They move off the 1/4, 27 4/5, and now What a Sport takes the lead. Right after him second is the Wolf of Wall Street. Racing in third to the 3/8 marker comes New Weapon, and Wolf of Wall Street takes the lead. Racing second to the 1/2 mile mark. What a Sport in third. Round the turn is Scuttlebutt. Racing along the rail fourth, that's New Weapon. On the outside, coming on to be fifth after a 1/2 mile, comes In a Flash. They go off the 1/2 mile pole, 58 1/5. On the inside, the leader ahead, Wolf of Wall Street. Scuttlebutt's alongside second. Racing into third to the 3/4. I'm a Flash in fourth. What a Sport on the outside, fifth. Texas Tough. They go to the 3/4 mile pole. The leader and neck is Wolf of Wall Street. Scuttlebutt alongside second. Coming on third as they turn for home. That's I'm a Flash. They're in the stretch. The leader by a length in the lane. Wolf of Wall Street. Scuttlebutt's closing ground second. On the outside, racing in third in the lane. Sir Wolf. That's Sir Wolf on the outside getting the lead with Texas Tough second. I'm a Flash third.